Welcome, podcast listeners. It is episode number 217 of the Fret Talk podcast. You are here with your host, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. That's me. You are here with Lee. That's Lee. Say hi, Lee.
Hi.
Yeah. And you are joined by Mr. Matt Wine. Say hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Hey, Matt's suddenly got no face.
Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with the cable from my webcam, because I assume it's just done the same thing as it did last time, and I'll need to unplug it and plug it back in again.
Nah, fuck it.
So I'm just going to leave it.
This is an audio podcast, and they can't see our faces. So, as I said, episode number 217. We are Fret Talk. We're getting on now, aren't we? Like, that's almost like 5 years of podcasting. It's long ting.
Are we famous yet?
It's come and gone, I reckon. So let's start as we mean to go on anyway. Let's do some what have we been up to, and Lee, because you have not been on for a little while, it's your turn.
Well, last week I was on, so I didn't do anything, and oh yeah, no, I'm not allowed to do jokes like that.
No, that was 2 weeks ago.
Oh right, yeah, it was full moon. No, I meant on as in like lady on, but
oh Jesus Christ! Like, abort mission.
It's gonna be one of those ones.
It possibly will be. Just as a kind of a precursor to any of this, the thoughts and opinions and terrible jokes and just off humour of Lee is all Lee. It has nothing to do with Fret Talk. We hold no responsibility for him. Oh, so carry on, Lee. Carry on.
Well, that clicking you can hear. It's my old bones. No, that clicking is a pedal that arrived a couple of days ago. And I've not actually had a chance to plug it in yet. But what's special about this, other than the tones I'm sure are amazing, is the fact that it's 3D printed. You can hear. That's me running my finger over the 3D printedness. So, what's really cool is this is from a company called Black Cat Designs. This is the Lion Distortion. They do a bunch of different ones. But yeah, the idea is to keep it. I don't know. Is 3D printing environmentally friendly?
I mean, it's less waste, isn't it, than like machining out parts?
Especially if you use recycled plastic. I think a lot of the plastic you get in 3D printing is recycled.
Well, there you
go. But yeah, it's one of the cool things about it is you can make it in the shape that you want. So this is a dual pedal, and on the face of it, guys, would you say that looks pretty big?
Yeah, it looks bigger than a standard pedal.
Yeah. Well, that's a mini pedal next to it.
So it's like two mini pedals?
Yeah, basically, it's actually pretty tiny. It's not as tall as a Boss pedal. A Boss pedal is usually about another third. I haven't got one to hand like I used to in my old house.
Remember that this is an audio podcast, so your descriptions aren't going to help the viewer.
I was thinking about your reactions, though, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's actually not the sort of size pedal that you would normally find, and that's cool because he can do these pedals in any sort of size, and importantly, because it's plastic, he needs to make them so they're rigid. So you've got this angle here, kind of like you would on a 4P pedal, where at the end of the pedal, the foot switches are, that angle's down probably about a 36-degree angle, if you can picture that. I'd say it's about 36, wouldn't you?
I mean, sure, why not?
Why the 6 and not a 5? I don't know, but it's really, really good. I like it. It's got three-way switch on one side, two-way switch on the other side. So these are obviously different clip-in methods. Yeah. And then you've got 3 knobs on one side. The knobs are 3D printed as well. The only things that aren't 3D printed on this are the plastic washers for the jacks in, and then all the metal stuff. Oh, and the same for the
the DC barrel jack.
Exactly. The only gripe I've got with the design, is its top-mounted jacks, yet side-mounted power.
Yeah. And there's enough space to have the DC on the top, isn't there?
By the looks of it, there is. I did mention it to him, and he said if he did that, he would have to make the pedal taller.
Yeah.
I'd be interested in hearing the viewers' comments, listeners' comments, because for me, top-mounted jacks are a massive plus, and being able to put pedals upside, like really close to each other, is a massive plus as well.
Yeah.
Having jacks on more than... it annoys me when expression jacks are on the side as well. So you have all these other jacks on the side, but if you want to use an expression, goes on the side.
I'll tell you what.
Don't get me started on expression jacks that are also MIDI jacks.
Tell you what for me is a big plus.
Swiss flag?
Swiss flag.
Oh, how did I know that was coming?
I mean, because you've met me, so it's gonna happen. But no, I agree. Like, I'm not necessarily a massive fan of top-mounted jacks because I'm just not that neat. However, if you're going for it, don't half-arse it. Do it all. I understand the logic behind it.
So there is another really important thing about these being 3D printed, and that means any color combination you want, so long as he's got the plastics, you can have. So I've gone for the classic sort of coloration that you would have found in your old Quasar games, and your old laser.
Shit, mate, that is some deep like 90s UK cuts there. That isn't it?
I mean, it's a very deep way of saying I've got it black and with a bit of green on it.
Yeah, but we've got another one of these going to our as of yet secret new YouTube host.
Indeed.
And he has it in a marble colour with what colour were his knobs? I think they were
That's a bit personal.
The same colour as the rest of his skin tone, maybe?
Yeah, a little bit darker at the end. Purple. Fucking hell.
Yeah. He's knobs. Yeah, red. So he went for red and marble
Probably
colour,
let go
which
then.
you think sounds horrible.
See the doctor.
Yeah. It sounds like it should be horrible, but actually it looks pretty damn good. Did he send you a picture of it?
No, he's not sent me a picture of his knobs, no.
No.
Not yet, anyway. Not yet. I have yet to convince him. Every day, send the bobs on the virgin. Every day in his inbox.
What's cool on this, right, is if you wanted the text to be one colour, the casing to be another, and the knobs to be a different colour, you could have you could go crazy. You could have a rainbow painted one for Pride or something like that if you wanted to. Whatever, you can even choose the different colours of the LEDs, so you can really have this customised to what you want. If your band has a certain colour, or you want it red, white and blue because you're French or English or whatever.
Like most nations.
Like German.
Yeah. Mm. That's their away colours.
Yeah. So it's very customisable. I can't wait to plug it in. Our guy who has one already has plugged his in, and he said it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, can't wait to hear that. And actually, speaking of our new chap, in about 2 or 3 days' time after this podcast releases, will be his debut on Pedalboards of Doom. So that's well worth mentioning.
Yeah.
Debut. Speaking of debut or Pedalboards of Doom, I released a video this week, didn't I, Lee? On Pedalboards of Doom.
How's that a debut?
Because why not? It's debuting this video.
What?
So the one that I've been talking about for quite a while, the Xander Cranium, has finally got the release. So I got the Xander Cranium full demo on Pedalboards of Doom, and as of tomorrow, for us, like last week, you'll get the full No Torquil tone as well. So a double whammy of Xander goodness.
And you really liked it, didn't you?
I did.
It was it was much more. You weren't sure on something a little bit more. It's not really dad rock stuff that Alex makes, is it?
No, he's very much kind of like the 90s and 2000s in terms of like guitar tone, isn't he?
Smashing Pumpkins and that sort of thing, really.
Yeah, kind of like alternative grunge, like even down to like kind of the indie and Britpop stuff as well, like with the Surplus. I think like some of the demos that he's done has really aimed towards the kind of music that I just really don't play.
Oh man, I love that stuff.
And I was a little bit apprehensive when I first got the pedals and thought, oh, like how am I gonna do these justice? But then I thought, I've just got to dad rock it up, haven't I? And in fact, actually, the Cranium made me kind of step into a little bit of a time machine tone wise, and took me back to some of my earlier playing with kind of a bit more rocky metal stuff, because we had a Motorhead style track kind of midway through, and we also got a little bit of a contentious copyright claim, and I am arguing the point that it is not close enough to be a copyright claim. It's definitely a pastiche, but it's not close enough to be a copyright claim. But we'll see how that battle continues.
Yeah, it's more Chili Chimpanzees, really, isn't it?
The Chili Chimps, yeah, rather than the. Well, you'll have to watch the video to tell me. So watch it and tell me if you think it sounds like the song it's supposed to. Enough.
Yeah,
because it definitely does. It's like you could definitely hear the inspiration, but I would argue that there's enough notes and enough rhythm changed to make it distinguishable.
So something I've been working on, and I think I can probably say this now because it's going to be coming out around the same sort of time, is something for work. I've been having to help design some playing styles that are in the fashion of some of my favourite bands.
Okay, yeah.
And then you know what my favourite band is. So I'm not going to go into too much details about it. Yeah. I've been having arguments with my colleagues. Like, no, you just don't get it.
Not news enough.
Yeah. So I've been listening to this band the majority of my life, which is actually maybe true. And they're like, yes, but I've studied how to study music. And I'm like, I don't care. I've been a right brat about it.
I might do that on one of my demos coming up. I might do like just a bad Muse pastiche, just to.
It's not even funny, mate. What?
Just to see how much I can get on your nerves.
I sent you guys a picture of that Red and Marble version of the Black Cat Devices line distortion. Matt, I see you've seen it. What do you think?
I mean, it looks fine. Like
it looks fine.
I mean,
it's like so different to that, though, isn't it? It's almost like inverted to that.
Yeah, but it looks pretty cool. But like, I don't know what I'd go for. But I'd rather hear what it sounds like than. I'm not too fussed about what my pedals look like because most of the time they're on a floor in a dark room.
Yeah, glow in the dark is what we're after.
I've got something coming soon that's glow in the dark. What is it? Oh, yeah, it's a hoodie. Sorry.
I mean, that's not going to help you on your pedal board.
It is pedal related.
Oh, is it? Is it like a pedal hoodie?
Yeah. It's not like a pedal board, but you put like it on your body. It's a hoodie from a pedal
Like a
company.
wearable pedal board.
Stamp on me.
Like this,
Stamp on me. It's a fetish.
It's just crazy enough that it might work. Like have like 3 or 4 pedals, like kind of strapped to you whilst you got your guitar on, and you could just slap them as you're like, playing.
And you put them on your back, and then you just lean against the wall when you need to turn them on.
Knock the bassist over.
I've got a friend called Matt Peter Fry in Australia. He runs a YouTube channel called Pedal Picassos. You've got to be really careful what you say, haven't you?
Oh my god, I've got the closed captions on Pete's, and you don't want to know what I just said.
I've got a fair idea. Anyway, he kitted out his garage to be his YouTube studio, and what he did is he put this carpet up on the walls for soundproofing, and then he realised that it stuck perfectly with Velcro. So now he's been sticking his pedals to the wall just right wherever he wants, and it's just scattered all over. It looks wicked.
Genius. It's an absolute genius. I'm down with that. So, I reckon, Matt, what you been up to? What are we saying?
I mean, like, I suppose we spoke about the nightmare of setting up last weekend.
We did somewhat, yeah.
And I did the gig, and actually the gig went really well. The sound, with people in there, the sound was actually pretty good. Obviously, we were, not running off in-house power. So it was a bit of a pain in the ass, but, it worked. It was a really good gig, actually. I was a bit concerned when they said, "Oh yeah, can you play from like 7:30?" And I'm like, "Are they going to be drunk enough?" But apparently, the wedding was at 12, and they'd been in the venue drinking ever since. So, yes, the answer was yes, they were drunk enough. People were up and dancing for the first number, which is all you kind of want. And we ended up actually playing, like, we normally do 2 sets of about an hour and 15, and I think our second set was near an hour and 45 because people were just screaming for more, and we had some stuff. We had some stuff that we kind of had left out of the set list that we could just about remember, so we just threw that in.
I mean, by that point in the set, you can make a few bum notes, can't you?
Yeah, by like 10:30 when you,
when you start playing the songs you've already played at the beginning of the gig again.
We always try and avoid that, but there's been a couple of times, especially with the newer band, where people like who've not been around. For the first part of the first set, like, they're screaming for us to play things, and we're just, do you know what, we'll do it again. It's fine.
Well, I remember we were gigging around the time that Sex on Fire came out, and we added it to the set. And, oh my God, I got so annoyed playing that song, because that's all everyone wanted to hear.
Yeah, it's still all anyone wants to hear. Like, the amount of times we've dropped that from set lists and just had to play it because people won't shut up. It's not even written down on our set list half the time, and we end up having to play it because people scream for it. It's still, people are obsessed with that song, and
like the modern day Freebird.
Yeah, it is, but I don't even have to play the stupid out of time intro riff or any of that nonsense. I'm literally just doing the reggae feel kind of rhythm part that's in the background. That just upstrokes. It's just, and I just get so bored of hearing the words. The song's not very complicated when you're just playing that bit, so there's nothing to think about. Like, at least the other guys have got to think about staying in time because they're coming in on like the end of 3 rather than like I haven't got any. I'm literally just playing upstrokes on the beat. So it's just
What was the other song that they did? Was it Something Yourself, like
use somebody?
Use somebody. Yeah, we used to do that as well. What was the band?
Kings of Leon.
Kings of Leon, of course, yeah. Because I used to really like Kings of Leon, and then they brought out
that album came out.
Yeah,
and it fucking did my head. Yeah, I was the same. Like things like The Bucket and
Molly's Chamber,
On Call, Molly's Chambers, like all of that stuff. I really actually enjoyed, and then just the overplaying of Sex on Fire. Sex on Fire was all right as a song for the first 2 listens, but the problem was those first 2 listens were about 40 minutes apart, and then it just didn't get stopped playing on radio or TV or just anywhere for the next 5 years.
What are the new songs that are like that then? Because I haven't gigged in a covers band or anything like that for a long time.
Let me think. I've done one song that's released since 2020, and that was The Weekend. I can't even remember what the song's called now.
I can't feel my face when I'm with you.
No, it's not that one. It's
Blinded by the
Blinding Lights. Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
I think it's called.
What about Ollie Murs and Bruno Mars and other people with the same sort of syllable names?
Yeah, no, you see, like, the only reason we threw that in was to try and keep the young crowd around when they're about, like, trying to think. Oh, the other band has just put Cake by the Ocean by, is it Dance or DNCE or something? I don't know. That was, like, 2018, so that's fairly modern. But again, like...
fairly modern. It's like getting on for 5-year-old now. Honestly,
I haven't heard any of these songs. I'm so out of touch.
I mean, I'm so far out of, like, these songs that people basically went, oh, we should do this. And I'm like, okay, who's that by? What is that? Okay, I'll go and have a look. I'll go and have a listen and see if I think I can do it.
You go, is that an artist? Is that a band? No, that's the song title.
The one with the Weekend song literally has no guitar in it, and I'm just using the octave reverb setting from the Hall of Fame to like mimic the synth line an octave higher than the synth player.
You know, it'd be good for that, didn't you, Matt?
Yeah, the £5,000 synth pedal, or you could just put a bit of reverb on and use the modulated set.
Yeah, by that point in the set, no one cares. So
yeah. Oh man, I really need to go and listen to some new music.
No, you really don't. Like,
yeah, you're not missing out on much, mate.
Yeah, if you listen to stuff in the charts, there's just nothing that is interesting. Like I've actually, I suppose if we talk about what I've actually been doing is for the last couple of weeks I've been watching quite a lot of Rick Beato on YouTube.
He's so good, isn't he?
I'd never really listened to any of his stuff or watched any of his stuff. I just kind of wasn't into it. And then like a couple of the What Makes This Song's Great just kind of had come on when I wasn't, like I was either working or I was doing something and I wasn't flicking through, and I was actually getting really invested into it, and then just kind of flicked through, and like he does, like he'll do a rundown of the current top 10 like on Spotify or iTunes or whatever every now and again, and like he's always going on about how the fact that like he has to make a point when somebody doesn't use something that is from 1, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Like if somebody uses anything like that, or they use like half diminished chords, or if they like
a 4 minor stuff, he gets really excited, doesn't he?
And and he's just like, oh my god, this is completely different to the other 9 tracks on this list.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so depressing, isn't it? It's like they've decided this is how you make a cake, and every cake is going to be like this from now on. Yeah,
and that's it. The problem is record industries have gone, right, we know that this sells.
Yeah, this is safe. Yeah,
this is safe. Somebody will come up with a hook for the melody line over the top of it, and these 4 chords are good. So let's just, every song can be that. This drum beat is good. If they've had a couple of decent hits in the past, we might let the drummer do a fill here and there, but that's a bit risky. So let's put that on the back burner for the next album. And and like
the only bands that are allowed. I was going to say the only bands that are allowed to do things are bands with proven like fan bases, like Iron Maiden and stuff like that. And they know like what we've been doing for the last 30, 40 years. Work, so this album's going to be the same as the last one.
Yeah, well, like I watched another video that was just had come on after one of these. It was like they looked at how many rock albums were in the UK top 10 best-selling albums of the year, and they basically defined rock albums of the album had to have 3 tracks or more with a distorted electric guitar on it, and they went through from 1964 to current day. and it was like it was an average of 4 in the 60s, like 7 in the 70s, 7 in the 80s. Oh, sorry, it dropped a little bit early 80s and then picked back up. 90s, it was up there, and then since 2010, there's been like 3 albums for the entire of the last 10 years, and it was like the Foo Fighters and Arctic Monkeys, and it's just like bands that were around who kind of made their name in the 2000s, who have had one top 10 album in the last 10 years. It's just like rock music is just not what people are listening to anymore.
No,
shit, man, we're old.
rock or metal or just both together.
Yeah, just like I say, their definition was anything with a distorted electric guitar, so metal would have been in there as well. But like metal hasn't really been mainstream enough to get like top 10 albums since the early 90s, really, in the UK anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the UK's been shit for music for a long time. Like in terms of mainstream, I remember growing up in school and it was all fucking Spice Girls and Take That and shit. It's just bad times, man.
But like even those artists, like they were like generic manufactured pop, but the chords were spicy.
Yeah.
Do you know what though? What's his name? Graham Coxon from Blur. I met him once, and I turned around to him and said, "Dude, I gotta say thank you, because when I was growing up, it was stuff like what you were doing, including pretty much everything you were doing, that gave me a release from all the shit that I was growing up around, and." Because there wasn't anything else, and it was the fact that you were so good to get in the charts and these sort of things that I was able to like find you and Oasis and these sort of things that gave me an escape from all this sort of bullshit. Because I grew up on my dad's music, which was all 50s and 60s stuff, so these were proper artists. These were the Buddy Hollys, the Roy Orbisons, the Elvises, and these sort of things. And obviously I wanted to find my own music, but I just couldn't get into the Spice Girls and shit like that, because it was just something so shit about it, and that's a technical term. And he, funny enough, he turned around and said to me, it was exactly the same for him growing up in the 80s, and it was bands. I think he said like the American bands like the Pixies and stuff like that gave him that same release from all the Madonnas and stuff like that was coming out, and the Durans. Oh, I hate Duran. It's so sickly sweet, and it's like a Spice Girls rock. Do you know what I mean? It's ugh. So so he said it was the same for him. So I just wonder if we're looking at it from our own very own niche perspectives, but the people who are like growing up in the 2000s and they're getting all these like, I know I use Ollie Murs again as an example because it's just a name I know. I don't even know and couldn't name a song. But there'll be bands that were coming out in those times that gave these other people release, like the Arctic Monkeys or whatever.
Yes.
And that's my take on it.
That's it. Put the world to rights.
Does anyone want this soapbox?
I mean, it's all getting very old man shouts at cloud, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, but if that cloud wasn't fucking there, we might have some decent music.
I think that's kind of the point I'm saying is it's not just unique for us. It was the same for Graham Coxon in the 80s. It was the same, and it's the same for people now who are like we're in 2021, man. It's crazy.
The 90s was 5 years ago. You can't convince me otherwise.
Oh, when you see these posts saying like people talking about how good the 60s is you talking about how good the 90s was now. And it's like, oh dear.
Yeah. And like when they go, oh, this song is 25 years old, and you're like, fuck off. That was out 3 years ago.
Tom Jones, aren't you?
It's like Enrique Iglesias, so like
fucking Muse song comes on, you're like, the fuck?
What the fuck? Yeah, it's essentially that, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, we digress. I'm sure we should probably do a bit of news because news. We've got a bit. We'll start off with giving you, yes, you listener, you a free orange amp.
Woo! Oh my! Thank you.
Indeed, each and every one of you can get yourself a free orange amp. Sim.
You like Oprah Winfrey?
Yeah, you get an amp. You get an amp. Right. I saw this on Tinterwebs today. IK Multimedia are giving away a amp sim for the Jewel Terror, which is a pretty effing popular. Now discontinued, is it?
No.
30-watt lunchbox heads. It was like the original Tiny Terror was the one that started it all, wasn't it? And the Jewel Terror obviously took that and ran with it. So it's like a 30-watt 2-stage preamp lunchbox style head. It's got 2 channels, the fat channel and the Tiny Terror channel. I assume when I started playing guitar, I probably was the Tiny Terror channel. Now I'm definitely the fat channel. So it goes through the decade. So fat channel's like a bit warmer sounding, a bit thicker sounding, than the Tiny Terror is just classic orange. The classic orange sounds, which I mean, is something that it's a sound, isn't it? It's definitely.
Is that like the brown sound? But
no, it's not.
Slightly
it's
lighter.
not Eddie's sound. It's Terry's sound. But is it Terry's?
It's not Terry's. It's mine.
Right. That was niche as well, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, very very British, yeah.
So yeah, it like Don French though.
Okay, let me just kind of psych up for this role. No, so IK Multimedia, they're giving this away. Basically, what you need to do is you need to go on the website, create an account, and sign up to their newsletter, and then you can get it through Amplitude 5 as a free add-on, because I assume Amplitude 5 has got like the free mode for it as well, much like the other ones have. So yeah, go get yourself some free orange amp. This is coming off the back of the free Black Star that we told you about last week as well.
Ooh.
Sorry, not Black Star, Black Sun quotes.
No,
definitely was a Black Star though.
But the sun is a star, isn't it?
But yeah,
Sound like Chris Martin there.
No, God.
oh dear.
Here's a window. Would you like to jump through it?
See, delete podcast. Just
not just
that's
this
where we
episode,
end.
the channel.
That's it. Gone forever.
Sound like Chris Martin there.
Yeah. And that was the day the podcast died. So yeah, that's a thing. It's available until October the 31st. So you've got plenty of time after this releases. But don't blame me if you miss out.
Have we spoken about those amplitude pedals?
Yes.
Yes.
Because they're kind of coming into shops now, aren't they?
And they're a bit.
Weren't they called
pointless.
like it was like something X series, wasn't it? It was like very, very early 2000s.
Yeah.
But yes, we have reported on them, and well done for mentioning that. Actually, they're kind of reaching shops now.
And if anyone's wondering what I thought about them, it's yeah.
Well, there you go. Indeed.
Yeah.
That was slightly more polite than what me and Adam said.
It was, yeah.
You and who? Sorry.
Oops.
Ewan.
Who is this chap? You speak of.
Right. Our next bit of news is, I mean, you mentioned the IK Multimedia pedals. This is another one of those that might have you rolling your eyes so with such fervour that it's audible. Epiphone are releasing another guitar. This guitar happens to be a Joe Bonamassa signature. And it's a Joe.
My eyes are dry.
It's a Joe Bonamassa signature Les Paul, believe it or not.
For fuck's sake. It's not even a funky guitar, it's just a Les Paul.
Yeah, look, the Firebird
Les
one
Paul
that they
with
bought
a
out.
shitty fucking headstock.
I mean,
the new headstock's not as bad, is it?
yeah, the Kalamazoo one is. I like it. So, this is the Epiphone Joe Bonamassa Lazarus, based on a 1959, which was essentially bastardized. So it was in very, very poor condition and then was refinished in red. So they just look badly refinished.
This guitar's crap. Let's paint it and make it better.
Yeah, essentially it was one of those. And then when Joe Bonamassa found it, it was essentially a husk of the guitar it originally was. So he, quote unquote, painstakingly restored it. And you know that Joe Bonamassa. Pardon?
Did he paint it again? He lacquered it.
That's it, yeah. I assume he got someone to do it for him. I don't think Joe Bonamassa does all his refinishing work. But yeah, so he had it restored to original, and Joe Bonamassa, being Joe Bonamassa, used as many kind of original parts as he could. So like his 59 Lazarus is a decent example of a 59 Les Paul, and they've modelled this Epiphone on that. So let's see what we've got so far. We've got Gibson Burst Booker pickup. So you've got a Burst Booker 3 in the bridge and a 2 in the neck. It's got CTS pots in it and Mallory caps, which I've never heard of Mallory caps, but they mention them, so I assume they're all right.
Yeah.
And it's 50s wired as well, so it's kind of period correct. I was ready to hate this. I was ready to go, another Joe Bonamassa Les Paul, get in the bin. However,
what's it called? Sorry, Lazarus.
Lazarus, indeed. So I was ready. I was ready to hate. I was ready to spew the just vicious hatred on it. However, this is an £800 Epiphone Les Paul, and it's spec'd up pretty damn well. The track record for the previous Joe Bonamassa signatures see them holding their value and even going up, because they are in limited runs and they tend to be pretty good guitars. And even if you take that out of the equation, £800 for like a Les Paul looking Les Paul, so it's got all the binding on it. The headstock's not perfect, but it's not as bad as the old Epiphone ones. With Gibson pickups and decent kind of electronics, I think it's actually a pretty good deal.
Yeah, no, because like I say, it's got the wrong word written on the headstock, so the resale value is.
No, the resale value is going to be.
They're high.
Yeah, it's going to be decent.
It has got Bonamassa Nerdville CA.
Yeah, but there's only so many 45-year-old virgins out there.
But man, listen, it's got Bonamassa Nerdville CA written on the hard case.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Nice.
Yeah, but just
I mean,
like
the fact that it comes with a hard case is
yeah, okay. So it comes with a hard case that I could buy for, I don't know, 80 quid if I wanted.
50 quid on Alibaba.
Well, I'm just thinking like an Epiphone branded one is like 80 or 90 quid.
Yeah.
So we've got a 400 quid guitar with
with
a Grumpy Man signature on it.
So even if
it probably actually doesn't have the Grumpy Man signature, it probably has a transfer.
What, Les Paul? It does have a Les Paul signature.
Yeah, but again, that's a transfer.
So take away that, take away the fact that he's got his signature on. You've got possibly 150 quid's worth of pickups in there because they are the Gibson Burst Bookers. You've got perhaps another, like if you're buying like a 50s wiring harness, another 100 quid maybe. So that's bought it up to 600 quid already with a hard case, and
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking pretty much up there in terms of the cost wise, anyway.
Yeah, maybe. I would never look at that price Epiphone. I just wouldn't. Like,
no, I agree.
It's probably me, but if a guitar has Epiphone on the headstock and it's over 500 quid, I wouldn't even bother taking it off the wall if I was looking at it in a shop.
I would spend that much. Yeah.
I mean, that's a fair cost. That is a fair cost.
It's just like the Mexican guitars. If it goes over 750, then I'm not picking it off the wall. Like, it's just, I don't know why I've picked those arbitrary numbers, but like, that's the numbers that are in my head. And even then, like you say, the most I've ever spent on an Epiphone was $349.
Yeah.
And like, it was a good guitar. Don't get me wrong. Like, I loved my Epiphone Explorer, but like, would I spend 900 quid on a guitar that felt broadly similar but had better hardware? Probably not.
I think at this price range, Fender has much more to offer.
Yeah, but I don't know. Are the Player
Japanese
Series
guitars
stuff still in there, or are they gone up even?
I'm thinking about the old Japanese guitars. You can get so much for your money
stuff.
with them.
Yeah, I mean, second-hand, absolutely, but like brand new.
But this is brand new, so we can't compare.
I like brand new. Like,
think about it.
Reverend are outside this bracket now, aren't they? Reverend are over $1,000 now.
You're buying a brand new. You're buying a brand new guitar, which is a copy of someone else's guitar, that's really old. So it might as well be a brand new second-hand guitar. You know, do you know what I mean? I bet it's got like wear-in as well and stuff like that.
So it's Epiphone, it won't have wear-in because it won't be nitro. So the wearing would just be like big, massive chips.
That's true. Yeah. Do you know what really does get me with these is the when they say flame maple veneer top, they're now grading
the
veneers.
But it's quadruple A flame, isn't it?
I know, yeah, and the flame on it doesn't even look that great.
I mean,
it's not even book matched.
The finish is nice. It's like a faded burst, isn't it?
It's like a stripe. It's like a tiger stripe.
So, I mean, if you look at what's available in the Gibson catalogue for that price point, you're getting nowhere near.
I'd still go for a studio over this.
The studios are 1,300 quid.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
And the studios 600 quid.
Do the studios still come with the 490 T and R?
I don't know off the top of my head, but they did the last time I looked at them. But the only Gibson I could see, the only Gibson Les Paul I could see that was under $1,000 was the Special Tribute.
Yeah,
which is a flat top, white or wine red, like uncovered humbuckers. You know, it looks like a cheap.
Yeah, it
Gibson.
looks cheap. Yeah, it looks cheap. Whereas this does look like, if you take away the Gibson snobbery, it looks 10 times better.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, I know what you mean. It's a difficult one to say, but I think, like, comparably in the market that we are currently in, like you say, we've got you're probably talking like the lower end Reverends that you can get for this. You're probably talking kind of the mid to upper tier, like ESP and like Schecter and stuff like that. So it's comparable. It is comparable. And the resale value on these, you're probably talking it's going to be a collector's piece going forward with it. So
you can get an SE, a PRS SE around that sort of price, which is going to be comparable. But
it's not any better. And with the SEs, you always lose money on an SE.
Yeah, I suppose so. It depends. If you went and got like a comparable SE that was like a John Mayer SE, for instance, it's probably going to be a lot more money, actually, isn't it? Yeah, it will be.
I don't know. The Bernie Marstons held their value quite a lot, and they were around this price. But that was like 5 years ago as well.
Yeah, man.
Right, let's move it on because we've got some more news. This next news has got a dinosaur on it. It's like possibly my favourite news of the week.
My son is obsessed with dinosaurs, so I might keep this box and give it to him when he's older.
Nice. I mean, that depends whether that obsession stays or, but yeah, this is the Eventide Triceratops. I listened to a few sound demos of this, and it sounds really good. So if you haven't guessed by the name, it is a trichorus. So it has like 3 different chorus voicings within the one sound.
I genuinely thought you were going to say then, if you haven't guessed, the box has a Triceratops on it.
I mean, yes, the box does have a Triceratops on it, yeah. It's from the .9 series, so it's based on algorithms that are in the H9, but then obviously with all the controls available, so it's like boomer friendly. It's tri-stereo.
Boomer friendly.
Yes, boomer friendly.
When you say boomer friendly, do you mean Matt friendly? Because I fucking hate menus.
Yep. I mean, it's an all-encompassing term.
Shit the same as my mother-in-law says all the time.
Okay. It's based on a bucket brigade style circuit, but it's obviously digital because it's one of the .9 series, and they all are. You've got, like I say, 3 chorus effects running concurrently that you can alter the depth on each of the 3 choruses individually. So you can get some really weird off-kilter chorus. You can get like almost kind of off-center wobble to your tone, which is a bit crazy. You also there's 3 different chorus modes. So you've got chorus, you've got vibrato, and then you've got choral or chorale. So it goes from kind of your standard, almost like pedal style tri-chorus sound, all the way through to kind of 3-dimensional, like Dimension C kind of style chorus. Up the chorale end. You've also got there's a dedicated foot switch that's called swirl, and if you're not in the preset mode, you stamp on that swirl switch, and it essentially adds flanging on top of this like 3 chorus.
Yeah, but it's you can adjust the swirl, I think, but it is it's not quite flanging.
Yeah, but it's...
But it is.
Yeah, it adds kind of flanging overtones, isn't it? So it's a massive modulation monster. But there's also... There's modes in it that you can get that adds like a delay onto the tone as well.
Mm-hmm. But all the pedals they brought out so far have had like a delay circuit in them as well.
Yeah, so it is... ultimate Swiss Army chorus pedal if you wanted to go super deep into the chorus zone.
I went to the
yes the chorus zone.
Come on.
So yeah, it's like if you are super into chorus and you want to get from kind of 80s chorus tones almost up to kind of Leslie tones, this pretty much has got you covered.
So I have a dilemma with this pedal.
Okay. What is that dilemma?
I absolutely love the micro pitch.
Okay.
Yep. So it's been a stayer on the board because it is so good. It gives you it's so different, so very, very different. It can do chorus and tones, but it does that sort of double guitar tone. Mm-hmm. It's so good. so very, very good. And I really love chorus, but this one seems like it does that sort of 80s chorus sound. And one of my favourite pedals ever is the Boss C2. I've got an original Boss C2. Oh, I've bought a DD3, an original long chip DD3. It's on its way.
Nice.
Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, digression. So yeah, I've got the DC2, and I was like, right, that's my chorus. That's going to be my chorus forever. Then I got the sorry, not DD3, the C2, and I was going, that's my chorus forever. Then I got the Dimension C Wazza, and I was like, okay, no, this is actually really, really good. And when you put that in stereo, it's amazing. That stayed on the board for ages and ages and ages. Then the micro pitch came along, and I'm like, okay, that does. I really like everything this does, and it's got different presets. And now I'm getting one of these now, and now I'm like, when will it end? When will it end? So yeah, my chorus journey. I've been satisfied with my chorus journey 4 times now. This will be the 4th time, and I'm at the point where I love this. This sounds amazing from the demos I've heard, but the micro pitch is amazing as well, and I just don't know what to do. Honestly, I don't know what to do.
Fight!
Yeah, well, I can't have both of them on the board. There's just not room for 2 choruses on the board.
Bigger board.
Well, might. A pretty big board already, though.
Bolt an extra, like, IKEA shelf onto the side of it.
Well, we are in Sweden.
Exactly.
I mean, I had to write down the fact that you were satisfied 4 times there, because that sounds like a podcast episode title, I believe.
Funny fact for you, my nearest IKEA is the world's first IKEA.
Yeah.
And they have an IKEA museum.
IKEA Prime.
What's in the IKEA museum? A load of rotting meatballs, or?
No, it pumps out IKEA stores. That's where they start off.
Right. Okay.
It's like almost like the Queen alien in the Alien franchise.
It's funny because it's true. Yeah. So that's my thing. The other thing is, I'm not keen on the colour that much. I love the pedal. I love that it's got Triceratops on it, and I love that Hayden, my son, is going to absolutely adore it. But the colour, I'm not that keen on. What do you think of the colour?
I like it.
Green. I think my wife's going to like it.
My wife.
My wife. My wife.
It's green. I like it because dinosaurs are green, and this pedal's green. So
are they? Dinosaurs are green.
Yep. Prove to me that
pedals tube screamers.
It might be a tube screamer. Shit, I never thought about it like that.
Oh man!
So if this is a chorus, surely it should be blue.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think so. Yeah. Oh damn!
I really, really, really want that fucking Transformer tube screamer.
You want a Transformer?
That Transformer tube screamer. Yeah, I want Transformers. Of course I want Transformers, but in particular, that Transformer tube screamer. The Decepticon one. My God, I want that so much.
I mean, the tube screaming would be an Autobot. Like, don't get me wrong. Little thing I did this week. I was hanging out with my brother over the weekend, and he was showing me some Lego that he'd bought because he's a massive nerd. And he, like I said to him, "Oh, have you seen that new Lego Stratocaster? It looks well shit, doesn't it?" He's like, I was gonna buy you that for Christmas. Fuck."
Oh dear.
Yeah. So sorry, bro. It does look well shit though. So
cancel order.
refund.
That's it. I mean, if he buys it me out of spite, I'm cool with that. But yeah, look out for them. They look horrendous.
Yeah.
The amp looks wicked though.
Yeah.
The amp looks really good, and it's got little Lego tubes in the back.
Does it?
It does, yeah. It's really cool.
I've got loads of Lego. Oh, I love it. I bought my wife Lego Harry Potter thing for our wedding anniversary this year.
My wife.
She loved it.
She may very well do. We've got one last bit of news. And we're coming up like almost perfectly on time. Again, this is freaky. This has happened 2 weeks in a row.
Shut up and get on with it then.
No, absolutely not, because it means I can report on this less. So Harley Benton have released a third revision of the Fusion series. So it's the Fusion 3 third run, and actually I think they may have cracked it this time. I think they may have absolutely smashed it out of the park. So previous versions have seen like a kind of Guthrie Govan signature aesthetic, like the Charvel Guthrie Govan aesthetic. They've seen like kind of flamey, bursty tops and stuff like that to kind of go with this ish aesthetic. This one, I think they've really nailed it. So they've got a few new finishes out. They've got dark pink gloss, ice blue gloss. No one cares about those two. This is where we're talking. So we've got shell pink satin, and we've got Daphne blue satin, and they are coming in with HSS setups. Okay. Oh my gosh, these are so Charvel, so pro mod. It is delicious. I have been lusting after pro mod Charvels for some time, and I've never just quite got enough courage to pull the trigger on one. However, like these, so they're spec'd out to the absolute hilt as well. The pickups are from Roswell, but they are Alnico 5 pickups. Each and every one of them are Alnico 5s. They've got the Wilkinson trem systems, which I think they use on the Charvels as well. They've got staggered locking tuners. They've got 24 stainless steel frets on a roasted maple neck with a roasted maple.
Can I pull two of the frets out and make it a real guitar?
I mean, you could do. You could just like tape over them, like just some electrical tape, so that you can't use them.
Yeah, but you might accidentally get some form of like muted note from that. If you just pull them out, then you fixed it.
Do what you must, man. Do what you must. But like 24 frets for those who aren't afraid to love. It comes with a tusk nut as well, like a Graphtec tusk nut. And the body is Nieto, I assume, like a kind of mahogany variant of some description. These they're also doing a run of HH versions with a hardtail. They come in the two gloss colours, the what was it? Ice blue gloss and dark pink gloss. No one cares about that. We're focusing on these Charvel imposters with the HSS. They look so good, so good, and they are coming in at €399, both for the dual H and the HSS as well. So they did it, boys. They did it.
Did they though?
They did it.
I
mean, they pretty much look exact replicas of the Charvels, and I've been lusting after the Charvels, so they did it.
Yeah, it's a Harley Benton though. So, firstly, you're
a Harley Benton.
So basically, when you get one, you'll have to go and you have to pray and hope that it's going to be set up well. I even contacted Harley Benton about buying one of their 7 strings, and I said to him, look, you send it over, I will review it, I'll pay for it and everything, but I will review it. So if I'm going to do that, could you make sure that it's set up well? Sorry, mate, we can't promise that.
Yeah, I mean they've got a pretty robust returns policy.
You don't want to have to return it, though. Come on. You might want to buy a guitar thinking, oh, is it going to be any good? And the amount of people I've seen on the like Harley Benton forums and these sort of things who are saying, yeah, you get Harley Benton, you just take it to your tech straight away. Don't even unpackage, take the box to your tech. So, you've got the added money on of that and the inconvenience of having to do that.
Yeah. This is half the price of the Charvel. Half of the price. Like, but if they can't even be bothered to, to actually do that, then you've... I don't know what else is going to be going on in there. Like, what are the electrics like, and this, that, and the other. This is Fender we're talking about when we're buying the Charvel. So, there's a certain level of quality there. Also, we've got the same thing going on with this as we do with the Epiphone. It doesn't say Charvel on the headstock; it says Harley Benton, and you see that, and you think, "Oh, that looks nice." Charvel? Oh no, that's a cheap copy. Oh, don't worry.
But 800 quid and 400 quid are very different amounts when you're looking at that kind of thing. Like, I would be happy to spend 400 quid on 3 pedals, but I wouldn't in 1 month spend 800 quid on 6 pedals. Like, it's like the opportunity cost of 400 quid is a lot different to the opportunity cost of 800 quid. So you're happy to accept that you've got probably a 60 or 70% loss if you come to sell one of those, whereas you'd have a 30% loss for the Charvel.
Yeah, I'd still want a tool that works and a tool that does it really well. You're probably going to end up... Huh?
Because I'll show you a tool that works.
Zip. I expect you're probably going to end up swapping the pickups out as well. This is another bit of feedback I see a lot written on the Harley Benton thing is, I've changed the pickups out of this, I've changed the pickups out of that.
Yeah, they're functional. They're not fantastic, but they're functional.
If you want a cheap guitar to when these become second hand and people are sending them off for 50 quid, go and grab one.
There's one in my current my local area that's going, one of the Fusion ones, I think, the ones that look like the Guthrie version, and that's currently up for like 270. So I don't think you're ever going to be getting them that ridiculously low.
Oh no, I was being facetious.
Yeah,
I was just drilling in my point. The best thing about this is the Wilkinson trem, and on the version that I would get, which would be the HH, you don't even get that.
I mean, why would you go for the HH? Why would you do it? Why are you doing this to me, Lee?
I don't like mixing. Oh, it looks like you can get a trem on the HH.
But why would you want a HH Strat? Just play a Les Paul.
Yeah.
Because of the playability, the Charvels are much faster guitars, but you're not buying an Ibanez. It's an alternative to an Ibanez. That's what this is. So, yeah, I think that around the £800 mark where we were talking, where you've got that Les Paul that we were talking about earlier, there are a lot of options that are actually really, really good. We kind of glossed over, such as like the Ibanez's, the Charvels, the Jacksons, these sort of things. There's a lot there that's actually really, really good that you can also go for.
Oh yeah, I mean, but we were kind of looking like for like kind of classic single cut alternatives, whereas as far as I'm aware, Ibanez aren't doing anything particularly classic and single cut around that price point. Jackson, I think, do the Monarch, which is again very modern take on the single cut shape.
Well, if you want something traditional, what are BC Rich doing now?
Not a clue, mate.
Probably putting offensive flags on Dimebag guitars as per usual.
Yeah.
I mean, if it ain't broke, that's Dean anyway, isn't it? That one. It's not BC Rich.
It's all the fucking same.
It is Dean, yeah.
It's a shame as well. Dean do an absolutely beautiful V style guitar. I think the V79. Oh, it looks so good because it's got the V body shape and then the headstock's also a V. It's beautifully symmetrical. I love it. However,
what, the headstock's the same size as the body?
Yeah, exactly the same size. No, but it's that would be great.
Does that make it right and left-handed?
yeah, you just switch it.
Just makes it handed.
Yeah.
So I've been looking at left-handed guitars this week, actually, because
Why?
I'm trying to teach my daughter how to play guitar, and I've just remembered she's left-handed. I've just remembered she's left-handed. So
Right, okay, that makes a bit more sense. I thought you were like looking at a left-handed guitar for yourself, and I'm like, but Lee, all of your other guitars are right-handed guitars. It's going to be really difficult to learn to play left-handed now.
Yeah, it's right-handed playing's not working out for me. I think I'm just going to start again.
20 years later. Oh dear.
Yeah, no. I mean, your best option is just kind of coercing her into playing it right-handed, because the options that you get for being a left-handed player are so diminished in comparison to the right-handed players.
Yeah, do you know what? I tried, and she really struggled to learn, and then tried it left-handed, and just with the fingerings on an acoustic guitar, and she was like, picked it up really quickly. I'm like, it's just going to be better to teach her left. Just let her get on with left-handed.
Faux show. And I reckon that's probably a good place to end the podcast for this week. We've gone over the hour mark. You've got your money's worth. Speaking of money's worth, Patreon backers. Hey, you guys are the guys who are bringing us, just making all of this happen. So thank you, Patreon backers. For as little as $2 a month, you can be one of them too. You can be one of these cool kids. So we've got Mr. Andrew Bimson, we've got Mr. Adam Yeomans, Mr. Doug Christ of 37 Effects, of Masters of the Cinematic Universe podcast, and of the Just Surprise Me podcast. We have got Mr. Huge Erection. Yes, we do, especially after seeing that picture of Ollie's nips. We have got Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickups, and Mr. What? I mean, if it floats your boat, it floats your boat. And Mr. Brian Gower of the Tone Jerks podcast, and occasionally the Just Surprise Me podcast, and the Second Button podcast. That's coming out soon.
You're right.
Cool. Yes. Are you okay?
It's okay.
Indeed. It's the quizzical tone. If you want to catch me online, it's BudgetPedalChap. You find me at Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. YouTube is the home of the No Talk All Tone series, and occasionally I feature on Pedalboards of Doom YouTube channel, which Lee will now talk to you about for around 30 seconds.
Hi, so I'm Lee, and I run Pedalboards of Doom, and I'm on YouTube, and I am on Facebook, and I am on Instagram, and come.
Interesting. I mean, unfortunate wife. And Matt, you could be found at heel_MattQ at
Twitter and Twinstagram.
There we go. And that will be our podcast for this week. So from myself, Mr. BudgetPedalChap, from Lee, and from Mr. I just got into the drum solo then. And from Mr. Matt Quine, say bye, Matt.
Bye, Matt.
It will be a tatty bye. And good night for this week. Good night. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Auf Wiedersehen.
Bye.
It's a face sound.
What do you call a chicken staring at a lettuce?
I don't know what.
Chicken Caesar salad.
I'll give you that. That's actually quite good for you.